Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya. Guess who it is? It's going to be Snow and Rich in a PvP here on Deja Vu. You know it's StarCraft. You know it's remastered. The remaster came out like 10 years ago at this point. I feel very, very old. Top left, it's going to be a red Protoss player. It is Rich. And in the bottom left, it is Snow. I had RJB confirm that with me because, hey, a PvP featuring barcode players, how do you know which one it is? And basically, RJB knows who it is based on the program that he uses to determine who players are with their hotkey setups and their APMs and their strategies and all that stuff. So, again, bottom left here is Snow. Top left is Rich. I do try to cast a few mirror matchups, at least once a month, maybe twice a month, of all the StarCraft that I cast. So, I did cast a TVT last week. It was featuring Flash and Battle Cruisers. We will see if that could overcome people's aversion to mirror matchups. It was not a ordinary, regular TVT from 10 years ago, man. It had so many drops and counter drops and so many bases dying. It was non-stop. No 20-minute stretch in the middle where there were just a giant tank line down the middle of the map and everybody's like, huh, we're staring at each other. Who makes the first move? There is none of that in that TVT. So check it out, man. If you want a link, let me know. I read every comment anybody ever makes. If you want me to get my attention, make a comment. I will respond to it if I feel like it or feel like it's warranted. And if you want a link to that match, let me know, and I will put the link in a reply. Okay, what's the play, folks? What are we doing? Anything nuts on this PvP? No. But we are both getting gas, which means we're playing it safe. We're not trying to go like a 2-gate Zealot opener here against a Protoss player, which does work at the lower leagues and the lower levels of ladder. But at this level, you want to get the Cyber Core, you want to get the Dragoons, and you want to try to kill your opponent with Dragoons as the backbone of the army. Of course, Zealots are a big part of this too, right? We'll probably see some Psystorm, maybe a little Psystorm dropping, little Reaver shenaniganry out of Snow. No big question about that, right? That's happening regardless. Happening. The word is happening, Falcon's brain. Probe moving out across the map. Gonna go the wrong way to try to find where Rich is. Again, if you don't know who Rich is, he's trying to break into SSL Season 2. If he does, that'd be awesome. He is pretty great. He's really great at PvT in particular. We'll see how his PvP here is against Snow, the best Protoss player on Earth right now by any measure. Did he win SSL Season 1? No. That's only because Solkey is bonejwang right now. And when somebody's bonejwang, there's really not much you can do about it. It's kind of like the Chiefs in the NFL right now. They're kind of bonejwang, and no one else can really get anything done, and it's really depressing for fans of other teams. So same thing. If you're a Snow fan, you just happen to peak at the same time that Solkey is, and Solkey's peak is higher than Snow's peak, and then you're sad. So, I don't know. Future's not done yet. We're looking at Snow with a bunch of more years competitively playing StarCraft Brood War. Could he win a premier tournament? Could he win SSL, 6 or 7? Sure. Absolutely, without a doubt. I would not be surprised by that whatsoever. So Dragoons meet each other in the map. Who gets the first shot off? What the what? I think they shot. They're both shooting. They're both going to simultaneously die. Oh, unless we screwed it up. Simultaneous deaths on those two Dragoons. What a fun opening. You don't see that very much. Who's going to be the brave one that's going to expand first? Because sometimes PvP turns into like a Dragoon fest where you get, 3 gates. All you make is Dragoons. You try to kill your enemy with them. They try to kill you. Nobody is brave enough to take a second base. It's kind of like ZVZ that way. But sometimes, we get both players just say, all right, unspoken agreement, we're going to expand. It's boring to one-base Dragoon Zealot each other to death. I mean, by Zealot, I mean one Zealot. We're not going to make many more than that, at least not in the next 5 minutes. Robo Facility, though. We know. Oh, that's actually done by Rich. Rich is maybe going to try to out-Reaver the Reaver Man. Probe comes in to scout, sees, yes, well, couldn't see if there's an expansion coming up or not, but we have to dive in a little bit deeper for that. Do we want to do that? Observatory, actually, from Snow. He wants the information. Maybe he's worried about DTs too on the one base. So he dives in far enough to see there's not an expansion. That's great news for him. And now as long as we're here, might as well try to target fire down one of the get one of the Dragoons and two of the Dragoons. Nicely done by Snow. Now both these guys are YOLO, but okay, 0-kill Dragoon, but he provided some help. Provided some support, and that's all you can really do. Nice hold. I mean, it's not held yet, technically, but it is. I don't think this was intended to win. Snow thought, well, maybe if we get some really good connections there, and maybe if our micro is superior, we can win, but observatory coming in down here from... Wait, I thought Snow already had an observatory. Oh, that was Rich? That was Rich. That was Rich who has an observatory, and look, the observer is there. Uh-oh. Dragoon wars are being won by Snow here. Woo! Defender's advantage kicks in just in the nick of time as two more Dragoons come out, and he's holding it, but it is really, really dicey for both players right now. Hey, there's your robotic support bay. This is what you came here for. This is what you want to see from Snow. How is he going to use these Reavers to the best of his ability to destroy Rich in a PvP here on the Deja Vu? Ooh, shield battery. Oh! Okay, now I'm in. Now I'm in on this game. I was already in because of the Reaver play from Snow, but now we get... Oh, he canceled the shield battery. I was so pleased. I was pleased as punch. Alright, well, now I'm a little bit sad. But we'd still have the Reavers to fall back on. Caterpillar Boys coming in on both sides. Reaver Wars are happening. Or are you, Reaver Boy? I need you to pop out now. Where did it... Oh, that was... I keep looking at the wrong colors. There he is. Yeah, if you're colorblind, I'm sorry. Actually, can we fix this at all? Oh, we could have red versus blued it. Dang it. Well, too late. Let's stick it with this. And here we go. Reaver out, shuttle here. Reaver out, new shuttle here. Nor is there a shuttle in production either for Rich. That's interesting. You realize what the shuttle does for mobility, right? Like, we understand this. Whatever. Okay, well, it's going to be one flying Reaver and one Reaver that is not flying. I believe the flying Reaver should have a pretty solid advantage. Snow coming in, doing his shenanigans. First hits. Big time there. Wow, just jumping on it. Ah! Rich says, he got the shuttle with the Reaver, and now, but the Reaver on Rich's side goes down too. The side that has Reavers now is Rich, but the side that has Dragoons now is Snow. Oh, this is absolutely crazy. Can't believe he got that. Sorry, I had a bit of a coughing experience there while that engagement was happening, but at the end of the day, Rich holds. He does manage to snipe the shuttle and the Reaver that Snow brought to that party, and Snow's expansion is way behind. That said, it's only 34 to 31 workers in favor of Rich right now, and the command center, the Nexus is done for Snow. Good Maynard transfer down there too. And now we've got a shuttle. Oh, this is disgusting. Look at this intercept. Look at this intercept. Run. Oh my gosh, run. Okay. This observer is catching the movements of this shuttle. That's a great place for it. Didn't he? He has an observer. There it is. So now Obs is going to see Obs, at least for a second there. No response from Rich, however. Great placement on this, by the way. I mean, that is covering a lot. Okay, Reaver's back. Reaver in the high ground for Rich is not going to help very much. Oh, gosh. Good snipe on the Obs, too. Okay, it's going to be Caterpillar Boys. Snow's a little bit worried because Rich is willing to jump on this and kill your shuttle. Ah, but he swoops into the main base. And he's going to unload in your mineral line. Run, probes! Okay, 3 probes down, evening up the worker count there. That is not going to catch on anything. Oh, never mind. Killed 3 more probes. Nice. And then on the other side of it, Rich gets 2 Reavers inside Snow's main, or natural, sorry. Oh, how did that not connect? How did that not... Okay, that one finally did. 71 to 70 workers, both players taking serious hits to their economies. Dragoons attacking in the top here too. Rich is ready to rock. Getting some Scarabs up this ramp would be nice. Trying to... Oh, Scarab not connecting, not shooting. Good target firing on the Reavers. Reaver versus Reaver. Dragoon down. Another Reaver down. Another Reaver down. And it's a bloodbath here. On the other side of it, Reaver Dragoon shutting down, possibly getting the entire natural base of Rich. They get the natural base of Rich. And he escapes with the Reaver 2. This is such a clown fiesta of a game. There's nothing left down here from Rich. He just lost his second base. The counterattack by Snow was brutal, and he held on his end too. This is why Snow is Snow. In tough, high chaos situations like that, he is able to win. He's able to win on both sides of the map while microing on both sides, and he did. It wasn't easy. It was kind of sloppy. He did lose a lot of his own stuff, but he is now up 71 to 55 total supply. He's got a second base, and Rich does not. It's 40 to 33 workers in favor of Snow, and this is something where Rich has to get some damage done. Either he needs to sneak out a very fast third base and get away with it, or he needs to kill a bunch of these workers. I mean, oh my gosh, the Scarabs for Rich today have been worse than Snow's. I'm not talking about these dodging insane stuff that's happening here. Dodging the Scarabs that Snow is doing. That's fine. That's acceptable, right? That is just the other player's better than you. But man, a lot of his shots today have been caught up and have been held up and have not gotten any damage when I feel like they totally should have. But that's the double-edged sword of using a Reaver, is that sometimes it just doesn't work. And he tried to unload in here. That got sniped out. Oh, Rich. Rich, I feel bad for you. He's manor transferring down to the natural base even before it's done. He's trying to time it, but it's a little bit too early. That's fine. Yeah. Observer comes in here and is like, oh, nice, beautiful snipe. Catching that drop by Snow up the left side. That was good, Rich. This is the kind of stuff you got to do if you're going to win this thing. So he's pushing out, right? He's got 2 Reavers in his shuttle. Snow doesn't have any in this particular setup. Again, a really basic strategy for dealing with Reavers is if you could be moving away from the Reaver when it hits you with the Scarab, it's going to do less damage than if you're standing there or if you're attacking it. So running away from a Scarab, even it's not going to save you all the time, but it will do less damage over time and on average. Ooh, no shuttle back here. Can't dodge my Reaver shots now, can you, Snow? Rich trying to make a go of it here. He doesn't want to get surrounded, doesn't want to get hit. He's just trying to buy some time. He's up in army supply, but he's down in worker count. So production for Snow is going to be better. What are we chasing? Why are you chasing out here? What? There's one... You're sending your entire Dragoon army to chase after 1 or 2 Dragoons. This is not a good move from Rich at all. Where are you going, man? You need to be back here. You got to be pressuring. And I know it's annoying and terrible to try to do this against Snow. But, okay, so now we're coming all the way... This is so weird. Why did he chase like that? Third base warping in from Snow down here at a 7 o'clock. Snow... Yeah, I don't think Rich did it. I don't think he did enough counter damage. He obviously didn't take down the Nexus. He didn't expand either. So there's just nothing that Rich can do in the face of this overwhelming Snow shenaniganry. I don't see it. Snow shows up with a Reaver inside the main base. That cuts the income in half because all the probes just went to the natural. That's oversaturated. Now evacs from the natural. 2 got no income at all. Rich trying to attack on the same side at the natural base of Snow's. Reaver on the high ground trying to hold this. This is getting dicier and dicier. Probes taking big time hits on both sides. This Reaver is both Reavers are without mercy right now. Good snipe on the Reaver defending this by Snow. Zealot in the mix here too. Snow's main base is in a lot of trouble, but the worker count 34 to 19 in favor of Snow. Scarabs both getting caught up on these stupid corners on this map. It's like Deja Vu was designed to be anti-Reaver or something, and then they both went Reaver. Connection, yes. Connection, yes. Dragoons fighting against Zealots. Dragoons fighting against probes here, too. This is so dicey. Reaver versus Reaver. Bam! Take it, Reaver. 55 to 33 supply in favor of Snow. Snow is cleaning this up inside the main base barely. He is mining a little bit from both of his bases, but it's 18 workers remaining here. Snow is getting into this mineral line at the natural again with 2 Reavers and... God, freaking Scarab. No, he gets the enemy Reaver. The other one does nothing, but the Reavers giveth, and the Reavers taketh away, and that's a GG. Rich taps out. And Snow takes the victory here in 15 minutes. That was intense. That was absolutely, absolutely intense. What a fantastic, fantastic showing there from our guy. Snow, no real surprise there. That Snow won, but it was one heck of a PVT. Wow. So many Reavers died, 2 Reavers, and also from other Reavers and Dragoons. 31 workers at the end of the game here from Snow. 31 in 15 minutes. So many probes died on both sides of the map, but more probes died from Rich. Snow's Reaver control was better. He got a 3rd base. He sniped the natural base here on a counterattack from Rich while he was defending against Rich's attack in his main base and his natural base. It was hard, but that's why Snow is Snow, and found time to take a 3rd base as well. No minerals have been harvested from this 3rd base, but what a great time. What a great time in PvP. So yeah, no High Templar drops, but a ton of Reaver drops, and that makes it really fun as well. So GG, end of the day there, 73,000 to 66,000 points in favor of Snow. Outproduced, outkilled, lost fewer units, structures raised 1-1. And constructed 28 to 27. That's interesting. I wonder if... I think this would be the Nexus, but no, it wasn't. And then out-resourcing in a mirror matchup of any length of time for any amount is pretty much a good indicator that you won. And this is enough. So that's a GG. That's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and something else out there. I can't remember what it is, but go ahead and check me out on those platforms. And until next time, as always, thanks for hanging out and watching and listening, and you take care of yourself.